Do you mind introducing yourself?
Yes. Hi, my name is Josiah Correa from Tyrell's Angels.
So I'm just gonna jump straight in. So what led you to do community work and start Tyrell's Angels?
So, what kind of led the entire Tyrell's Angels is actually the passing of my nephew, Tyrell. He passed away in 2010. It was a car accident. They didn't see him as they were reversing. After dealing with all the grief of losing my nephew, taking the time to heal and kind of just sit in the sadness for a little bit. I did a lot of bad things along the way during that grieving process, and I kept blaming it on my nephew. So I kept saying like, oh, I'm doing this because of my nephew Tyrell, or I'm doing bad things because of him. So as I said it louder more and more, I realized that I wasn't honoring his memory as much. So I decided to kind of blame him for some of the good things that I did in the world. So that's when I kind of just started getting into volunteer work, going to homeless shelters, helping out veterans, just trying to find my different, I guess, calling. And every time somebody asked me why I was going to volunteer, I would tell them it was because of Tyrell. So it was kind of just my way of honoring him. And as I got more into the nonprofits and volunteer work and community service, I realized like I could probably just start my own and honor his name even longer, so I can continue his legacy, keep his name alive, and just share the love I have for him onto other people who might need it more.
Talking about your own community service work, could you tell us more about that?
We help out all the kids in the shelter. So there's a few homeless shelters we kind of partner with. We kind of just do like activities, then whether it's like physical activities, like PE kind of classes. We'll have like holiday specials, whether it's Easter or Christmas. We have different projects here and there, like summer field trips. We take them on summer field trips. Just kind of keeping them active, trying to turn education into a fun activity, and just trying to keep them out of trouble, keep them safe, and keep them constantly thinking of how broad and big the world is.
Was there ever a particular situation that made you want to stop, or you realize you're just like, oh man, I can't do this?
There was definitely a few years of, I would call it like a sabbatical, like just taking a break from the nonprofit world and community service. I feel like I've learned over time that it can be very taxing on the mind, constantly giving back to others and not receiving the same amount that you give. At a young age, I didn't really know how to fill my own cup up. I was busy trying to fill up everyone else's cup, to a point where, I started getting more depressed, having suicidal thoughts, being affected by alcoholism. Just been having to go through all that while still trying to give back to the community was definitely a challenge. So I did take a year or two off throughout the 10 plus years that I have been doing Tyrell's Angels. And I feel like it was necessary for me to grow, not just as a person, but as an organization.
I heard that you enjoyed traveling the world a lot and you've been to a lot of other states and countries. So what made you want to come settle back in Hawaii, even though you've been all around the world?
Yeah, I've been to about 35 states and over 40 countries. I feel like traveling has helped me get this far in life and broaden my mindset to the possibilities in this world. But I feel like this has always been home. This is where I grew up. Even though I lived in the mainland for a few years in my adulthood, I still feel like it was more, and this is also where Tyrell was from.
As we're on our final question, could you leave us with a final message about how giving back to your community is important?
As somebody who's constantly struggling, and improving on mental health, I would say giving back is so important, because you never know what other people are going through. You never know what struggles everybody's facing, and even just a simple haircut or a simple plate lunch, or something as simple as just saying hi to somebody, can change the outcome of their future so much. So I think it's so important to just acknowledge and empathize with what everybody goes through on a day-to-day basis.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Did you have any last words?
Oh, yeah. What? No.
Go ahead and
What? Wait, what am I asking?
say if you had any last words or anything that you want to share.
Do you? Do you have any last words or something?
Nope, I think we covered it all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me